Ever wonder where your $100 really goes? You swipe your card, tap your phone. The transaction takes less than a second. It feels simple, clean, almost invisible. But in that moment, something bigger begins. Because that $100 doesn't just disappear into a store's register. It starts moving. It begins a journey, one that stretches across cities, countries, and sometimes continents. In the United States, the average consumer makes dozens of transactions every week, and each one sets off a chain reaction. Your $100 splits instantly. A portion goes to the store, but before the business even touches it, a percentage is already gone. Payment processors, companies like Visa or MasterCard, quietly take around 2 to 3%. Just like that, $2 or $3 vanish. And that's only the beginning, because behind every price tag, there are hidden layers. Take something simple, a cotton t-shirt. You pay $100, but the actual cost to make it, often less than 10. The cotton may come from farms in India or the US. Then it's shipped to factories in Bangladesh or Vietnam, where workers might earn just a few dollars a day. Long hours, tight deadlines, minimal margins, and your $100 keeps shrinking. Transportation takes another slice. Cargo ships cross entire oceans. Trucks move goods across highways. Warehouses store and sort products around the clock. Fuel, labor, storage. By the time that product reaches the store, logistics alone may cost $10 to $15. Then comes influence, marketing. The ad you saw online, the influencer wearing that shirt, the billboard you barely noticed. None of it is random. Companies often spend 10 to 20% just to convince you to buy. Now your $100 looks very different. A large portion goes to overhead, rent, salaries, utilities, operations. Another portion becomes profit, sometimes small, sometimes massive. It depends on the brand and the scale, but your money keeps moving into wages, the cashier who scanned your item, the warehouse worker who packed it, the driver who delivered it. Each receives a piece, but often it's a small one. Then taxes step in. Sales tax alone can take anywhere from 0 to over 10%. That money flows into public services, roads, schools, emergency systems, invisible but essentials. And still, your $100 doesn't stop. If the company is publicly traded, part of your money reaches shareholders, investors who may never see the product but benefit from its sale. Dividends, stock growth, financial returns, all powered by your purchase. Farmers depend on weather. Factories depend on labor laws. Shipping routes depend on political stability. One disruption, a delayed port, a spike in fuel prices, and everything shifts, quietly changing where your money goes next time. Even returns have a cost. Every year, billions of dollars worth of products are sent back. Some are resold, others are destroyed. Processing them can cost more than the product itself. And those losses, they don't disappear. They're built into the system, into the prices, into your $100. Every purchase you make feeds algorithms. Companies track what you buy, when you buy, how often you hesitate. That data becomes power. It shapes prices, advertisements, even the products themselves. So, in a way, your $100 doesn't just buy a product, it buys influence. But here's the twist. Not all $100 are equal. Spend it at a small local business, and much of it stays in your community, circulating, supporting local jobs, fueling growth close to home. Spend it at a global corporation, and it spreads across the world. Efficient, scalable, but less personal. Same $100, very different impact. So what does your money really become? It becomes wages in one country and profit in another, It becomes fuel for ships, electricity for stores, salaries, dividends, data, momentum. It becomes a story most people never see, but now you do. Because the truth is, every purchase is a decision, not just about what you buy, but about what you support, where your money flows, and who it touches along the way. So the next time you tap your card, pause, just for a second, because that $100 doesn't just leave your wallet, it travels the world.